Victim jumps out of moving vehicle's trunk to flee kidnapper. This footage taken from a surveillance camera shows a 25-year-old woman leaping from the trunk of a car to escape her kidnapper. The woman was reportedly about to enter her home in Birmingham, Alabama on Tuesday night when she was confronted by an armed man demanding cash. She had none, so the man took her ATM card and put her in the trunk of her own vehicle. Then he drove the car around the city, withdrawing money from her bank account at several ATM machines. The kidnapper soon arrived at this gas station, where he tried to use the card again, but was unable to. Frustrated, he began driving away, and that's when the trunk somehow opened, allowing his victim to make a dive for safety. The woman ran inside the gas station while the kidnapper fled the scene. She reportedly received minor injuries during the ordeal. Police say the man behind the kidnapping remains at large. Say no to safe spaces on YouTube. Support TomoNews at patreon.com/TomoNews. From a runaway octopus to a prison break, keep watching for more great escapes.
Inky the octopus escapes from aquarium back into the ocean. An octopus residing at the National Aquarium of New Zealand made a daring escape from its tank into the Pacific Ocean. After saying goodbye to his fellow tank mate, Inky the octopus decided to go on a journey of solitude. He slipped through a tiny gap left open by maintenance workers at the top of the tank and traveled 3 to 4 meters across the aquarium floor, leaving behind a trail of suction cup prints. Sensing freedom from a small drain pipe, Inky squeezed his body and legs into it and crawled 50 meters through the pipeline until he reached the ocean off Hawke's Bay. Staff members at the aquarium are now closely watching Inky's tank mate, the second octopus in residence since the escape.
Mexican soccer star escapes kidnapping after overpowering abductor. A Mexican soccer player is alive and well after an eventful weekend that saw him both get kidnapped and then escape around 24 hours later. Olympiacos forward Alan Pulido was taken by kidnappers while driving Saturday night after leaving a party with his girlfriend in Ciudad Victoria, Mexico. The 25-year-old gained the upper hand on one of his abductors during a fight that saw him take the kidnapper's gun and phone. While calling the emergency services, Pulido could be heard beating his kidnapper while trying to tell the dispatcher his location. He was unable to get out of the house as the doors were locked, but was able to describe antenna on the house and the building itself. Authorities soon found the striker and detained one of 4 suspected kidnappers. The suspect was accused of belonging to the notoriously violent Los Zetas cartel. Are you ready for an unbelievable escape like no other?
Yo, what the fuck, a fucking cow, my fucking...
This guy's no cowherd. He's a frickin' bulldozer. So much so, he braised the stakes when he made a run for it from a Queens, New York slaughterhouse on Tuesday morning. The cops tried to douse his broiled rage with tranquilizers, but the bull just kept on moving. The animal reportedly gave the cops the runaround all over Queens for several hours until they eventually cornered him in a backyard. There, they stuck him with a giant syringe that sent him into a bovine slumber. A job well done, guys. But sadly, he died while the authorities were transporting him to a local animal shelter. We say sadly because this fellow looks like some grade A prime rib. Sirloin, anyone? Ribeye? T-bone? No? How terrible. Say no to safe spaces on YouTube. Support TomoNews at patreon.com/TomoNews. Inmates use pillow bodies to escape UK prison. In a scene straight out of a movie, 2 men broke out of a North London prison after fooling prison guards with a decoy. On the night of the escape, the resourceful pair had arranged pillows around their beds to make them look like bodies. They then used diamond-tipped cutting equipment to saw through their cell bars. After climbing out the window, the 2 reportedly used bed sheets to lower themselves down, eventually scaling the perimeter wall to freedom. It took a while, but guards eventually discovered the pair missing around noon the next day. Police are on a manhunt for the fugitives, who have both been described as dangerous.